Been a resident of Ventura County for the past 25 years. I began my law enforcement career with the Los Angeles Police Department in 1993 as a reserve police officer at the age of 19. I moved to the city of Oxnard and subsequently became a reserve police officer with them in 1995. I got hired as a regular sworn officer in 1996. There I spent 22 years with the Oxnard Police Department, where I rose through the ranks and became a police commander. And then I moved here to the city of Port Hueneme as their chief of police 2 years ago now. The primary thing we need to do is education and awareness is key in humanizing our homeless issue. You talked about that negative stigma that we have that's associated with the homeless, and that commonly creates more stereotypes and more prejudices. And so when our community don't truly understand what causes homelessness and the issues that are really behind all of these stories with our homeless people, it really creates this greater divide and gap between our two populations. Right, we're spending all this money in the front end, addressing it out on the streets, and manpower and time, but we're not spending a lot of resources in the what will be our ultimate goal is finding permanent housing. And so I would like to see our population increase in terms of our temporary housing shelter, in terms of the amount of homeless people that they can have stay there, and then work towards a solution in terms of transitioning them from short-term housing to permanent housing. Most recently, the city of Port Hueneme added an ordinance which allowed cannabis businesses to operate within their jurisdiction. As part of a requirement from all of our cannabis businesses, we require that they make community contributions to help nonprofit organizations or to help with programs that are much needed in the city of Port Hueneme, and that includes homelessness. Many of the applications that we receive from our dispensaries wanted to help us address this issue. So recently I saw an article in the local newspaper which had a bunch of air mattresses on the floors at our local homeless shelter. And I felt that we could assist the homeless shelter by purchasing new permanent beds for the facility, and thus creating more space to accommodate more people.
We started Skunk Masters as a collective in 2015. We were based out of Ventura County. We saw the opportunity here in our backyard of Port Hueneme for storefront opportunity. This would enable us to go through the proper channels to get the licensing and the permits in place, and to get a lot more visibility and traction. The opportunity originally was voiced to us through the chief of police. Let us know the homeless shelter was looking for donations to accommodate beds for the people that were currently there. Yeah, we originally, after talking to our staff members and realizing the importance of this, we decided $15,000 was a very significant amount to donate towards the purchase of the beds. They were trying to raise the $35,000 in total to purchase 100 beds in total, and we donated the $15,000, and it was less than 48 hours later we were notified from the police chief that another dispensary had retracted their donation. So their donation was a total of $2,500. It was already wrapped up into the purchase of the beds, so it would have put the order on hold. So we decided, okay, it's not going to happen. At this point, everyone's worked real hard to get it here. So we donated an additional $2,500. We are committed. We recently just purchased pillows for all the beds there. They didn't have pillows available. If you're going to make a small contribution, let it be known and try to inspire someone to do the same. And that in the long run could add up to a lot.